I wasn't supposed to open the door, but when the knocking started at 3 a.m., I did. And now, the thing outside won't stop laughing.
Who the hell is knocking at this hour?
The sound wasn't human. It was too slow, too deliberate, like someone dragging their knuckles across the wood.
Don't answer it, please.
It's probably just some drunk idiot.
I swung the door open. The street was empty, except for the figure standing at the edge of the porch. Its head tilted too far to the right, its smile stretched too wide.
You shouldn't have opened the door.
The voice came from behind me, inside the house. But when I turned, no one was there.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
The laughing started again, this time from every corner of the room.
You let me in. Now I never have to leave.
The lights flickered, the temperature dropped, and then I saw it. The thing from the porch was now standing in the hallway, its smile never fading.
Oh God, it's inside.
Run.
But the front door was gone, just a solid wall where it used to be. The laughing grew louder, closer, and then...
Too late.
The lights went out.
It's playing with us.
We need to get out, now.
The hallway stretched longer than it should have. The walls pulsed like they were breathing, and at the end, the thing... still smiling, still waiting.
You can't leave, not after inviting me in.
We didn't invite you.
The air turned thick, hard to breathe, like something was pressing down on my chest.
The back door. Try the back door.
We ran. The floorboards creaked underfoot, but not from our weight. Something else was moving beneath them.
Faster, faster.
The kitchen was worse. The fridge door hung open, the light inside buzzing. The smell hit me first. Rotten meat, sour milk, something older.
Oh God. The sink.
The faucet was on, but what poured out wasn't water. It was dark, thick, dripping like syrup.
Don't look, just go.
The back door was there just a few steps away, but the thing was faster.
You're not leaving.
The door slammed shut by itself. The laughing started again, right in my ear.
It's behind you.
I turned. The smile was inches from my face.
Now we play.
Fight back.
I swung blindly. My fist passed right through it like smoke. The laughter turned into a screech, high-pitched and wrong.
It's not real. None of this is real.
Oh, but it is.
The wall started bleeding. Thick, black streaks oozed from the ceiling, forming words. You shall not have opened the door.
The window, break the window.
I grabbed a chair and hurled it. The glass shattered, but outside wasn't the backyard, just endless darkness. And eyes. Hundreds of eyes. Blinking in unison.
We're not in the house anymore.
You never were.
The floor gave way, we fell, but there was no ground. Just the thing's laughter echoing as we tumbled through the void.
Where does it end?
Then, impact. Cold tile, fluorescent lights buzzing. A hospital hallway.
This is where I die.
Welcome home.
Where are we now?
A single candle sputtered to life in the distance. Its weak light revealed stone walls. Names scratched into them. Our names.
It was never about the door.
It was always about the invitation.
The candle went out, the laughter faded, and in that final perfect silence, we remembered the accident, the hospital, the last breath we never took.
Oh God, we've been here the whole time.
The darkness didn't answer. It didn't need to. Some doors once opened can never be closed again. I wasn't supposed to open the door, but when I heard my dead wife's voice whispering through the keyhole, I had to.
Sarah, is that really you?
Let me in, baby. I'm so cold.
The voice was hers, the words were hers, but Sarah had been buried 6 feet under for 3 years.
This isn't possible. You're not real.
Open the door, and I'll prove it.
My fingers trembled as they wrapped around the doorknob. The wood creaked as it swung open.
See, I told you.
The figure standing there was Sarah. Same smile, same eyes, but her skin was gray, and her lips were sewn shut with black thread.
What happened to you?
You did this to me.
The stitches burst open, and a swarm of black beetles poured from her mouth.
No.
I slammed the door, but her laughter slithered through the cracks.
You can't hide forever. I'm already inside.
That's when I felt it. Something crawling up my leg.
Get off. Get off.
I looked down. The beetles weren't just on me. They were coming out of me.
Told you.
My skin split open. And then
Hey, you okay, man?
I spun around. A stranger stood in my living room. A man I'd never seen before.
Who the hell are you?
I live here, always have.
The walls around us peeled away like rotten flesh. The floor cracked open, revealing a pit of writhing hands.
You shouldn't have come back.
The hands grabbed my ankles. Sarah's voice echoed from the darkness below.
Welcome home.
No.
I woke up screaming. My bed, my room, just a nightmare.
Bad dreams, sweetheart?
Sarah lay beside me, her cold fingers brushing my cheek.
You're alive?
Of course I am.
Then she smiled, too wide, and I saw the beetles moving behind her teeth.
Oh, gosh.
Shit. Go back to sleep.
The last thing I heard before the darkness swallowed me was the sound of something scratching at the bedroom door.
Let us in.
There was more than one voice now.
They've been waiting for you.
Huh?
The others. The ones you buried.
The door handle turned.
Nope.
We're hungry.
The door creaked open.
And you're all alone.
The shadows rushed in.
Please.
But begging never works, not when the dead are already inside.
Sweet dreams.
The last thing I saw was Sarah's face, melting into something else. Something with too many teeth.
No.
Then nothing.
You're next.
The voice came from behind me, but when I turned,
We're always watching.
the room was empty, except for the handprints on the walls. Fresh. Bleeding.
I have to get out of here.
I ran, but the hallway stretched forever. Doors lined the walls. Each one whispered my name.
Come inside.
Join us.
You belong here.
I reached the last door, the one with my name carved into it.
No.
It opened on its own.
There you are.
Inside, a figure sat at a table. Its head turned slowly.
We've been waiting.
The face under the hood was mine.
What is this?
Your turn.
The thing wearing my skin stood up and smiled.
Time to go home.
The hands grabbed me again, pulling, tearing,
Stop.
but they didn't.
True. It's easier if you don't fight.
The darkness swallowed me whole.
Sweet dreams.
And then
Wake up.
my eyes snapped open. I was back in bed, Sarah beside me.
That dream?
Her fingers were cold. Her smile was wrong.
Not again.
Get
The scratching started at the door,
Let us in.
but the cycle never ends.
Make it stop.
nep
The door creaked open,
We're here.
and they were.
Forever.
The shadows moved,
No.
but it was too late.
again.
The loop reset.
Sweet dreams.
The door opened,
We're waiting.
and the nightmare began again.
Wait.
But no one was listening. The darkness always wins,
Always.
and the door,
Always opens.
the hens,
Always pull.
the voices,
Always lie.
and I,
Always scream.
but no one hears.
No one cares.
The loop continues,
Forever.
and ever,
And ever.
and ever.
You're home now.
The darkness closed in, the screams faded, and then silence.
Rest.
And so I did, forever.